All right, let's dive right into this explainer. If you're a parent or a teacher planning a trip to Taiwan, you probably already know the struggle, right? How exactly do you balance fun with actual learning? And maybe more importantly, what's the backup plan when the weather inevitably throws a tantrum? Well, today we're building the ultimate, categorized guide to Taiwan's incredibly diverse family-friendly spots to make absolutely sure your next adventure is completely unforgettable. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Nature escapes. 2. Interactive museums. 3. Creative parks and art. 4. Unique animal cafes. And 5. Perfect family itineraries. Let's start with Section 1, Nature Escapes for Families. We're talking mountains, coasts, and wetlands. Taiwan is literally a massive natural playground right outside your hotel door. Over in Keelung, Heping Island Geopark is just fantastic for kids to safely hop around tide pools and really get a hands-on look at ocean ecology. Or, if you want a complete change of scenery just a short trip away, you can head straight up to Yangmingshan National Park. You can wander through these lush mountain trails, experience real volcanic landscapes, and even visit the famous Beito hot springs while you're in the area. And heading further out, the options get even more spectacular. You can soak in some pure, safe, wide-open scenery by cycling through the endless rice fields of Chishang Brown Boulevard down in Taitang. Or swap the mountains for the gentle beaches of Penghu. A beach day there totally doubles as a live geology lesson, thanks to the incredible basalt coast landscapes right on the water. Now, to make your planning super easy, we've put together this quick reference cheat sheet showing exactly where to find the best spots by theme. If the kids are begging for beautiful beaches, you're going to want to look at Kenting or Waiao. For a relaxing soak, you've got Beitou up north or Xiben in Taitung. It is just incredibly simple to match your family's mood and energy levels to Taiwan's stunning geography. Moving on to Section 2, Interactive Museums and Gardens, enriching those indoor spaces. So the absolutely crucial question is, what happens when it rains, or honestly when it's just way too hot outside? Well, you can easily pivot to some truly amazing indoor spaces. Take the Yingzhe Ceramics Museum in New Taipei City. It turns art into a totally tactile experience where kids can actually get their hands dirty with DIY clay pottery. Alternatively, the National Museum of Natural Science in Taichung is a guaranteed home run. It combines massive dinosaur exhibits with a stunning architectural greenhouse for a full-on plant adventure. Section 3, Creative Parks and Art, bringing culture to all ages. Taiwan's creative parks are brilliant because they essentially just toss out all those stuffy, formal museum rules. If your kids have high energy, Huashan 1914 is an old winery packed with lively pop-up exhibitions, fun cartoon character events, and dynamic cafes. But if you're looking for a slower, more relaxing afternoon, the spacious, historic factory grounds of the Songshan Cultural and Creative Park offer a much calmer, easygoing, strolling vibe. For a visually stunning indoor stop that will literally make the kids gasp, look no further than the Sesame Street Magical Art World in Naihu, which features this massive 3.5-meter Elmo installation. It's such a brilliant concept because it introduces young kids to contemporary art by reimagining the familiar characters they already know and love. Now, here is a really crucial practical detail for your itinerary. This magical exhibition is completely free. No way, right? It's a fantastic, low-cost activity that perfectly combines art with pop culture. But, and this is a big but, you absolutely must make an online reservation in advance. Actually, this is a huge plus for families because it keeps the space from getting overcrowded, ensuring nobody gets overwhelmed, and the whole experience stays super enjoyable. Another fantastic free art stop is the Light Between Art Space, located super conveniently near the Minquan West Road MRT station. You're immediately greeted by walls of incredibly colorful puppet-style faces spanning 5 floors of contemporary art, luxury displays, and photo-friendly installations. It's an ideal short stop to escape the rain. Though a quick heads up here, it's definitely best suited for older kids or elementary schoolers who already know not to touch the collectible luxury design pieces. Section 4, Unique Animal Cafes. Time for some delightful, up-close encounters. I mean, it is pretty much impossible not to smile at a capybara. At the Capybara Night Cafe in Tucheng, families can enjoy relaxing drinks and light meals while getting right up close with these famously gentle giants, alongside ducks and rabbits. It practically guarantees fantastic family photos and huge smiles from the kids in a uniquely relaxing, animal-themed environment. Now for a completely different kind of critter, there's the Beetle's Secret Base Parent-Child restaurant in Shilin. The real draw here isn't just the indoor play area or the food, it's the hands-on, guided insect education. Kids can observe beetles and stick insects right up close, making it a super fun dinner and a science lesson all rolled into one. Or if you prefer mammals, you can grab a coffee at the wildly popular 75 degrees C Meerkat Cafe in Taipei City. Having these curious little animals stand at attention right at your table is totally delightful. Just remember to book ahead for sure, because these little guys are absolute local celebrities and the cafe gets incredibly busy. Finally, Section 5, Perfect Family Itineraries. Let's put it all together. So how do we actually string all of these amazing destinations together into a workable plan? Well, for a perfectly balanced day in Taipei, you could start your morning with culture at the Taipei Fine Arts Museum. Then, when the kids need to burn off some of that energy, turn them loose in the spacious Taipei Expo Park right next door. Cool down in the afternoon with some pop art at Light Between Art Space, and finish the whole shebang grazing on delicious local street food at the Ningxia Night Market. It is the absolute perfect mix of art, walking, resting, and eating. If you're looking for a slightly more relaxed pace, you could focus your day in the Naihu district. Pair a scenic morning walk at either Dahu or Bihu Park to get some fresh air, with an air-conditioned afternoon admiring the Sesame Street art exhibition. Wrap it all up with an easy dinner near the Miramar area. It's structured, it's stress-free, and it keeps your travel time between locations to an absolute minimum. And hey, if you are planning a longer trip, you can easily build these 3- or 4-day routes around the entire island. A southern Taiwan adventure could include exploring the beautiful outdoor spaces of the Chiang Museum, taking boat tours through the wetlands of Taichung National Park, and relaxing on the tropical beaches of Kenting. Or take the eastern route. You could pair the dramatic marble cliffs of Tarako Gorge with cycling in Qisheng and soaking in the Ziben hot springs. Taiwan is just wonderfully diverse, offering everything from misty mountain hikes and hands-on insect cafes to sprawling historic creative parks. And it's all tailored perfectly for young explorers. You now have the ultimate blueprint for a tantrum-free, unforgettable trip. So with all these incredible options on the table, which of these exciting Taiwanese family adventures will you embark on first? Thank you so much for exploring this with me today, and happy travels.